Oh my God, folks, we're on Friday, and I promised last Sunday now that I'd have a look at that Nadine Dorries piece, that where she was calling the Conservatives and all the dodgy goings on behind the scenes that we don't know about. I said I'll have a good look at it because it's like 4 or 5 pages long, and I'll report it. And I did say I've not been able to look at the weekend papers all week. I actually got a chance to read day one, which was the Saturday, only yesterday, Thursday. Gonna read it yesterday, never got the chance. I thought I'll quickly go through it now. There's not a lot to tell. It's 4 or 5 pages long. Probably a lot of what she says is the truth. Probably. She says these dark forces behind the Conservative Party who run the Conservative Party. They've run the last 4 or 5 PMs. They've got their own agenda. The only person that wasn't influenced by them was Liz Truss, but she wasn't in there long enough for it to matter either way. They're behind Rishi Sunak. One of the main guys, the second main guy, has only been pictured once in about 30 years. He's Sunak's right-hand man. Sunak runs everything past him, yet nobody knows who he is. He's on the payroll with the Conservatives, along with a few others, and nobody knows what he does, but everybody's scared of him. She's got all James Bond names in there. She met a woman who knows a lot about what's going on. She met in a pub in London. She called her Moneypenny. She called somebody else something else. And there's one shadowy figure that virtually nobody knows. All he's all about is power. He's about nothing else but power. Doesn't want the fame, doesn't want publicity, doesn't want anything. She calls him Dr. No. She said Dr. No is the worst of the lot. Now, you may have seen the interviewed her on Breakfast News on about Tuesday, Wednesday morning, or Charlie and Naga. And they really got into it. And Charlie was after some more info and whatever else. And she said, Dr. No, she said, I just can't reveal his name. He said, well, you might as well tell us who is it. You know, you can't leave us like that. I said, I can't. The thing is, we didn't think we'd get this published. We didn't think we'd get it past the lawyers. The publishers have had to put it through lawyers. And we've got it out there. She said, weirdly, we have to put it in front of the people that we're naming and let them see things first and see what they say. Because if they're going to take us to court or go for libels, we could be in some trouble. And it's come back and nobody's sort of had anything to say. But this Dr. No, we couldn't put anything about him in there. She said the bigwigs that publishers have said, and my lawyers, don't put him in there. And Charlie said, well, why? She said, well, if we had done, we wouldn't have got it published. We don't think we could have got the thing published. Oh, right, Charlie said. He said, what would he go for you in court? She said, oh, no, I don't think he'd go for libel. I don't think he'd want the publicity. I don't think he would do that. But we wouldn't get it published. And I thought, well, if he wouldn't take you legal and go for libel, what's the problem? But then I also thought to myself, I thought the book was already out now. As it turns out, I think its release was a couple of days ago. I think it was the 9th, I think. And I thought, well, if the book came out while you were on the sofa, it's already out. You couldn't say anything because you wanted the book out first. The book is now out. Why can't you mention this guy's name? Old Dr. No, why can't you mention his name? And I thought, no, I'm not having it. It all sounds like a load of crap. And anyway, she's defending Boris to the hilt, as she does with everything. And Charlie said, and what about Boris then now they're investigating? And the fact, though, that he was at these parties, no, he's never been to a party. Well, we've got pictures, here's one here. No, he's just at his desk and they brought a bit of cake into the room. For his birthday, though, we said, yeah, but he never arranged it, he knew nothing about it. Well, what about this picture? No. And she couldn't say he'd done wrong and he's been to parties with all the evidence we've seen in picture form, and I think some in video form, and people that were in the parties with him have said, yes, he was there. She just can't say it. She just can't say anything against Boris whatsoever. She really can't. Can't see the wood for the trees. And I thought, no, Nadine, I've had enough. I've given you the chance. I've read the column, and you've talked about Dr. No and this, that, and the other. You've explained yourself to Charlie there on the sofa. Charlie gave you every chance. You had a platform to say who this Dr. No is, and you've not done it. And then you're defending Boris for the indefensible. I'm thinking, no. So anyway, folks, I've already told you enough, but I'm taking it all with a pinch of salt. If she tells us all this, and they're all James Bond characters, and she's putting people behind fictitious names, and then she's saying there's one real big cheese who's run everything, but she can't say who it is because she couldn't get it published, and then she's asked, after it's been published, what's his name, and still isn't saying it, I'm thinking, no, I'm not having any of this. We're not having it, are we? I think she's just after a bit of publicity. She's lost her job there. She's lost her seat. She's lost the faith of her party, I think. I think she just wants some publicity. I do, honestly. No doubt she'll make a few quid for it. They all do. Oh, why? They all do. They're all in it for the old candy. There's no doubt about that.